Brilliance Audio.
Stirring Up Love by Chandra Blumberg. Performed by Keeler Lee and Joe Arden. A sledgehammer would do the trick, or even a baseball bat. As much as she loved her restaurant, the dining room needed a serious design overhaul. Outdated and mismatched didn't fit her vision for the future. But the rickety beadboard checkout counter would have to stay for now. Even the few rundown options she'd scoped out at the antique mart down the street were priced out of reach. With a renovation out of the budget, the only tool at her disposal was a flimsy paint swatch. Nautical blue? Nah. Her best friend Chantal used her fingertip to reveal the next set of colors. Back in Chicago with Lake Michigan nearby, maybe, but out here... Her tone indicated just what she thought of the rural Illinois town. She tapped another hue on the swatch. What you want here is cornflower blue? Grinning, Simone shook her head. She'd missed joking around with Chantal. And nothing could dim her pride in the town's agriculture. Their corn fed the nation. Lake Michigan was picturesque, but cold and forbidding half the time. After 7 years of self-exile among the hard lines of skyscrapers and concrete, being back among the rolling hills and groves of trees of Hawkesburg was like tucking a handmade quilt around her feet on a chilly night. Comfort, serenity, home. She flipped through the swatches, then held up another to the countertop. How about matte black? Classic but modern? If she couldn't demo the checkout stand, at least she could disguise the water stains and warped wood. Chantal cocked her head to the side, her short afro, magenta this week, a change from last month's electric blue, was a splash of color in Honey and Hickory's dingy dining room. I do like the black, but what about the tables? In unison, they turned their gaze toward the formica-topped tables paired with red chairs, the glittered vinyl peeling off in some places to expose yellow foam underneath. Pops had purchased the seating years ago in an attempt to create a retro vibe. Seated with her muck-covered boots up on one of the chairs in question was Meg Anderson, Simone's sister's best friend. She flicked her eyes up from the test she was grading. Don't look at me. I'm the neutral party. We're not looking at you. It's the atrocity you're sitting on, Simone said. Apart from the old diner chairs, Honey and Hickory's decor was an unironic blend of newish and not quite vintage. A haphazard mix of local sports team portraits, watercolors Gran had added over the years, and sepia photos from the restaurant's earlier life adorned the drab walls, lit by basic brass wall sconces. Not terrible, but nothing special either. At least, not on the surface. But this place was the heart of the town, the gathering space that fed farmers and lawyers, that hosted 4-H club meetings and Little League celebrations. She'd grown up in this restaurant and cherished it with every fiber of her being.